Alex Jones. It's always an attack on authenticity, on legitimacy. Don't buy into it. So my question to you before we move on here today is, why do you think that so many European countries have decided to swing, quote-unquote, radical right-wing, extreme right-wing? And by that, we mean, they would be like George Will Republicans. When you're talking about the political spectrum. Yeah. Dave is not in today, just so you know. The procedure went well with a family member, but there's some follow-up that needs to be done. So he should be in, I believe, Wednesday. Yep. And we're going to have an extra episode Friday of Life Advice for you here on the Mug Club. But, as always, we have Gerald A. How are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, look, 1,000th episode. I think we should maybe celebrate a little bit. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right.
I don't like...
I think we should do more of it. Like, maybe share our favorite stories.
I don't like it.
Maybe from all of the
Toolman,
episodes.
you can show this to Joe Lewis is going nuts.
He's just
Joe Lewis, that's you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna
not happy.
All right.
No.
While I'm doing this,
but
Joe Lewis, you can leave. All right.
When I first met Steven, guys, I'm gay. No, that was not the insinuation there. No, but I mean, it'd be great if we went around the room and everybody shared their favorite story about, maybe.
Oh, it's so self-congratulatory when people do this in their 1,000th episode.
Well, you didn't even know.
I didn't know. To be fair, I didn't know that this was going on when I came in. I was like, what? We have to do this?
Made the balloons
Someone's
and everything.
Been counting?
Yeah.
My favorite memory is when I used to have a mute button for Gerald. I don't know why I got rid of that.
I got rid of that. What are you talking about?
So 1,000 episodes. I've been going back to 2009. Back when I was the OG grifter.
I'm surprised they haven't shot you yet.
So in Dave's place, we have Craw Daddy, is how Dave called him. Pops Crowder, how are you, sir?
Good. I remember that poorly framed bed sheet.
Yes.
Poorly.
I know it drives Tim crazy to look up the upper left corner and say, he didn't even frame that right.
No, I did not. That was back before we even had digital. I used a Super 8. Now,
David, I'm running back in front of the camera after hitting the button.
David and I are going to be on tour. Of course, you can go to loudwithcrowders.com/tour. November 12th, we added a show in Nashville. November 12th at 9:30 show, and then Baltimore, December 3rd. Those are the only 2 shows with tickets left. Okay. Thank you, 1,000th episode, blah, blah, blah. You can, hit a like button, share if you can. It helps with the algorithm. Comment below what your favorite memory or your favorite aspect of the show is. And I'm sure some of you will argue with other people about which aspect you like and how they're wrong, because that's how it works on the internet.
You didn't even ask me what mine was. It's when you got when you got waterboarded.
Oh, yeah.
As Nancy Pelosi or as Stephen?
No, as Stephen. It was worse.
Yeah, by Tim Kennedy. Ben Shapiro was there. He turned into a meme for 2 weeks because his reaction. He didn't realize, Ben Shapiro did not know that I was actually going to be waterboarded.
No, a close second was when the coffee beans were put into the concave chest you used to have that had to have surgery to fix it.
We had no idea that it was a genetic anomaly that was causing serious irreparable damage to my heart.
Yeah. That's why it's second.
And Tim Kennedy said it was the longest waterboarding outside of the military he'd ever witnessed. He went on Rogan and said you tapped out or something.
In like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. It's like, why would you say something that's verifiably false all the time? So let's move on to this here. Okay. I guess there was an interaction with, and this is going to bring us into a conversation about trigger warning, rape. Because I have opinions. To be clear, I'm anti it.
Anti.
Yes. It being rape.
Correct.
I'm against the raping.
We think it's...
But here's an entitled woman. But I also don't always buy it. Like, believe all women? I believe some women. And there are some that I don't. Call me old-fashioned. Here's a woman in Walmart who cut in line and then, of course, goes to the psychotic rape card.
Yeah, I can't calm down. I can't be touched.
I didn't touch you,
I
man.
was raped not that long ago, and I can't stand another man touching me.
Allegedly.
Well,
No one did that.
Is this a prank?
Did the rapist run through a Weird Al look-alike convention?
I need to leave. I still got. Okay. She threw some of my stuff. Hell, fine though.
That's because she was raped, you jerk.
She wasn't sorry when she cut in line. Sorry. To make it. Well, I just asked her if she saw anyone in line.
Just go.
That's an adult.
Just leave.
I'm just talking.
Oh, my gosh.
Loud noises.
You know, there's some kid there who heard the scream and he thought he passed by like one of those Halloween sensors at the display. He's like, why is it not doing it anymore? Like the skeleton.
Gosh. You're making it worse.
I picture a man, and I remove all reason and accountability. That's what an adult does. You make your problems everybody else's problems, including strangers.
Surprised she was wearing a mask.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Not at all. Tip off, blue hair, mask, backpack. Totally sane.
Look,
Kid's backpack.
look.
Kids backpack.
Can we all agree that rape is bad?
Yes.
I missed last month's meeting. Are we still? We're still
Yeah,
against
the patriarchy meeting. That's right. You
Patriarchy
do need to
meeting.
pay your dues.
Yeah.
Also, we don't even like boobs and butts. We just hit to screw,
Yeah,
screw with
just
them.
mess with people.
Just these unrealistic beauty standards. We change them every week. So, look, we're all against the rape. Okay, just to be clear. So what I'm about to say is not an apologist for the rapists, like that man at Walmart, clearly guilty of rape,
Of course.
as she insinuated.
Yeah.
But understanding that rape is primarily a crime of, I don't know, you're going to say it's a crime of power. Okay, get it, whatever. It's primarily a crime of wanting to have sex with someone who doesn't want to have sex with you, and so you have sex with them anyway. Wouldn't it stand to reason that the victims of rape would usually, not always, generally be those who are most desirable sexually, considering the crime?
Maybe like the 5s to 10s.
I mean, like you don't carjack a 98 Oldsmobile.
No.
And this, and it's always ladies like that who are claiming they're raped. I've searched, and I could be wrong about this. There are many, right? How many times have I been to a change my mind? It's always a blue-haired, would-be lesbian feminist who claim they're raped. As far as I know, not one Victoria's Secret model has been raped.
And they have wings.
Not one.
What are the odds?
Maybe they were gonna be Victoria's Secret model, and then
That's exactly it.
and then the blue hair.
Until someone lightly brushed their arm at Walmart.
Yeah.
And they gained 300 pounds because of it?
Yep.
Yes.
That's
It's
it.
just, I'm just saying, it's always a rape that's completely unverifiable.
Right. Yeah.
And it's always used, for example, to justify cutting in line.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you're just playing the odds game, you would think that, like, if rapist horrible, but if I'm a rapist, and again, I'm not a rapist, I'm anti-rape, but if you've crossed that threshold, you say, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to be a felon, I'm going to inflict violence upon a woman, I'm going to have sex with a woman who doesn't want to have sex with me back, so now the barrier to entry is removed, the woman doesn't want to have sex with you back. Wouldn't you pick the one you most want to have sex with?
It stands to reason.
You'd think there'd be they'd monitor someone like a Kate Upton, find out when her laundry day is, jump in the hamper, and instead, apparently they're in the express lane at Walmart looking for blue-haired or Weird Al lookalikes.
Or Lena Dunham.
Yes.
That kind, yeah.
Well, that's also regretful sex. There's a difference between
That's
rape
different, yeah.
and regretful sex. Like Lena Dunham said, I regretted this. And there's a difference between rape and sexual assault.
Yeah.
Or a difference between rape and sexual harassment.
Yeah.
There are grades of this. And you know what? We've really just lumped it all in. And here we are now, where a woman like this feels comfortable saying, I was raped, therefore I should have 19 grace items in the 12-item checkout lane.
Nope. I've never heard rape used as like you said, an excuse for cutting in line. It seems like you kind of went a little farther. Maybe
I have.
I'm in a hurry or something like that.
Oh, I've heard it.
But
It happened to me.
No.
It happened to, yes, it happened to
How?
me at the Piggly Wiggly. I was like, hey,
Hold on.
you have 19
Piggly Wiggly?
items in the checkout lane. And she said, rape, what are you going to do? I was like, well, what are you going to do?
She gets a pass for all those trans fats in her basket.
What do rape victims do with self-checkout?
That's what this was. This was self-checkout and she cut it that.
All right.
It was self-checkout, wasn't it?
Self-checkout. What was she yelling at? She was yelling at the checkout machine? No, she was yelling at the guy who was mad that she couldn't line. My point is this. If I have to bet my bottom dollar, she probably wasn't. No. Sorry. I'm getting in my earpiece before breaking news. In breaking news, it appears Kari Lake has just officially become governor of Arizona.
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that Kari Lake is not elected.
Well, congratulations on that endorsement, Kari.
All but guarantee she'll win.
Does Liz Cheney think... Is she delusional? Does she think that people are like, well, I was going to vote for Kari Lake, but Liz Cheney said I shouldn't.
I couldn't get over 100,000 people to vote for me in my home state.
It's like
They
Joe
love me
Biden
around the
saying, if
country.
you vote for Trump, you're bad. And people are like, oh, well, that settles it. Thanks for setting me straight. Why does Liz Cheney actually comment? You know, I would love to hear from the Liz Cheney fan if you're watching.
There isn't.
You know
Does
who you are.
anyone?
She's planning a run, they say.
In the president, yeah, please do. I don't necessarily want Donald Trump